Well, we'll see what the segue is. It's still be
It looks like it's a limerick. So get wrecked. You have to think.
Damn. You did that on purpose.
I don't know why it's getting so laggy. I don't think for some reason it's getting really laggy. I think I switched scenes too many times and now it's angry at me.
I sent you a video, by the way. Hope you got it.
Well, I can't look at it now. Okay, we're going to my culture story, which is from Euronews Culture. In some weird culture news, Australian political storm over wearing a Joy Division t-shirt. Huh? This is from David Morquand. When Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese stepped off a plane wearing a Joy Division t-shirt, he triggered a political storm. A minor one, but one that has us asking, is wearing a Joy Division shirt controversial or anti-Semitic? It's a profound failure of judgment, quoted him. That's how Australian opposition leader... Sorry, that's not what he said. Profound failure of judgment by opposition leader Suzanne Ley described the actions of Prime Minister Anthony Albanese when he returned from the United States. On the 23rd of October, the leader of the centre-left Labour Party stepped off the plane in casual attire, wearing a t-shirt emblazoned with the name of the influential pop punk band Joy Division and the cover of their seminal 1979 debut studio album, Unknown Pleasures. It's an iconic tee featuring Peter Saville's image of radio waves from pulsars 1990 from the Cambridge Encyclopedia of Astronomy. You'll find it sold everywhere from H&M to Hot Topic and worn by both die-hard Ian Curtis fans and try-hard hipsters wishing to rank up credibility points. Desperate plea to seem edgy despite the fact they've only heard Love Will Tear Us Apart. That's probably me. I think I maybe know a second Joy Division song, but that's the one I know the most. We don't know where Albanese falls on that spectrum, but it's a cracking album by a legendary band nonetheless. Still, the satirical choice wasn't to everyone's liking. 5 days after the picture was taken, Ley, leader of the Liberal Party, decided to criticize Albanese's shirt. In a speech before Parliament, Ley accused Albanese of making a profound failure of judgment, describing the choice of t-shirt as an insult to all, and insinuated that the band were anti-Semitic for being named after a wing of Nazi concentration camps where Jewish women were forced into sexual slavery. The Joy Division. I see what we're saying here. Joy Division, named after the forced sex slaves. That's an interesting line to pull there. At a time when Jewish Australians are facing a rise in anti-Semitism, when families are asking for reassurance and unity, Prime Minister chooses to create an image derived from hatred and suffering, she said. This is why we can't take anything seriously, because you start making them, a mountain out of a molehill here. It's a shirt, lady. It's a shirt. Mm-hmm. Apologize immediately and explain why he thought this was acceptable. Women can never lose the allegations of being emotionally unavailable. Like, what is this? What is this? Scream bloody murder for a t-shirt. Have countless music fans been proudly vaunting an anti-Semitic reference all these years? Short answer, no. Long answer, no. The band Joy Division were not anti-Semitic. They were named Warsaw before changing their name to Joy Division, which is a reference to the 1953 novella House of Dolls by Jewish writer and Holocaust survivor Yehiel Denur, also known as Kat Senik 135633, their number in the Holocaust camps. The book describes Joy Divisions, which were groups of women imprisoned in concentration camps during World War II, kept for the sexual pleasure of other inmates. As a spokesperson for the Auschwitz-Birkenau State Museum told The Guardian, as far as we know, there is no historical record of any wing of a concentration camp where Jewish women were forced into sexual slavery. The spokesperson emphasized that while brothels and sex servitude in the camps did exist, most of the women forced to work were German social misfit prisoners imprisoned in Auschwitz for prostitution. You're a prostitute, we're putting you in jail to continue being a prostitute. You are soldiers. Sensitivity towards the Jewish community is important, especially at a time when members of said community are related with the atrocities committed by Benjamin Netanyahu's government. However, Suzanne Lay's barrel-scraping attempt to score political points problematically undermines the very cause she puppets or attempts to defend. Indeed, her reactionary and fear-mongering tactic reduces the ills of actual anti-Semitism to wearing a t-shirt. To say nothing of how her comments reveal a certain level of cultural literacy, as affirming that a Joy Division t-shirt is a front or equivalent to blurting out that members of Spandau Ballet were Nazi sympathizers because their name deliberately refers to final jerking movements of the bodies of prisoners hung in Spandau prison. Hey, if this is related to Nazis, you're a Nazi yourself. We can't, let people know that Nazis were evil and continue reminding them that Nazis were evil by making reference to how evil Nazis are without becoming Nazis ourselves. That's what she's trying to say here. For those with an affinity towards band tees, you're safe with both bands. Albanese has not apologized for wearing a t-shirt. Australian Jewish groups have not condemned the Prime Minister. His fellow Labour official Pat Gorman has defended him, citing the widespread popularity of the band and the image. Guardian, it's a t-shirt of a band he's fan of. The music has been around for a few decades. There's big issues in the world. I don't think t-shirts of mainstream bands is one. As for National Senator Bridget McKenzie, she added, a lot to legitimately criticize the Prime Minister about $1 billion debt, skyrocketing house prices, the job losses in a heavy industrial sector. Wearing a t-shirt isn't one of them. We also add that Lay should look into the vision, maybe start with the track She's Lost Control. It's a song about the fragility of life as Curtis, himself an epileptic, recounting a colleague suffering a seizure. It features the somewhat appropriate lyrics, confusion in her eyes that says it all. She's lost control. She's clinging to the nearest passerby. She's lost control. Thank you, David Marquand, for that very fitting lyric. For this weird, as we said, just over, what was it called? A reactionary reply to a t-shirt from the Prime Minister of Australia. You got a limerick for me?
Yes, I do. I was just looking up Joy Division because I don't know anything about them. They actually stopped being a group in 1980 because they're
that's why they say they were a group, right? They're no longer
committed suicide. The remaining members went on to found New Order, who I had heard songs from. So, so anyway, my limerick goes like this. Joy Division is apparently dividing joy. Aussie Prime Minister had a shirt to deploy. Now fascist turds want to punish words. Anti-Semitism is the fascist enabler's new favorite toy. That's a little bit long, but... Oh, you're anti-Semitic! No. Anti-Semitism is a real thing, but when you call everything anti-Semitism, it becomes this, oh yeah, you're just going for the old playbook. We don't care anymore. That rings hollow now. It's like calling everything racism, right? Everything's racism. Well, everything can't be racism. Even if it is, get to the real racism, not the real perceived stuff. Like perceived stuff.
This has been a problem since the 2010s with racism, right? Oh, you said that black people like chicken. That's racist. No, that's a stereotype. Racism would be me saying, I think people who eat fried chicken shouldn't be allowed to have rights. And that's conveniently targets a lot of black people. That's racist,
right.
Okay?
Yeah. Pulling people over for
saying a stereotype is not racism, it's prejudice. Right? If you assume everyone who's black likes fried chicken, but that's not racism.
It's a stereotype.
Originally what racism is supposed to be.
Again, humor about these stereotypes is not racism either. It's humor. It's humor, okay? Again, if you're just offended by, oh my God, he said I ate fried chicken. Chill the fuck out. There's actual racism in this world. It's not everybody that's actually on your side that just wants to lighten the mood. You're going crazy about everything. You're never going to be happy because everything is racism. And also the thing,
I bet you this woman isn't even Jewish. So she's defending a people she has nothing to do with and assuming that they're being insulted by
band.
Which is the worst kind of racist, screaming, right? Oh, you're insulting those people I have nothing to do with. I know, because I'm special. I don't fucking know.
Right? Uh-huh. A band that hasn't existed for 45 years, by the way. The people who are around now have no reference of what they sang or what they stood for. All they go is, they have a name that offends me. Therefore, and then fill in the blank. Because I'm offended. And that's a new thing. It's a new thing, just being offended by everybody. I don't care, actually. If people are offended, that's good. Be offended. Nothing wrong with that. I don't... Expecting everybody to be offended is stupid. We're not. We're just not, man. We're not offended by dumb shit like that.